We will have augmented reality, including pop-up displays explaining what is happening in the real world. We will be able to go into full immersion, visual, auditory, virtual reality environments. We will have usable language technologies. These are beginning to emerge, and by 2015, they will be quite effective. In this visual field of view, we will have virtual personalities with which you can interact. Computers will have virtual assistants with sufficient command of speech recognition that you can discuss subjects with them. Search engines won't wait to be asked. They will track your conversation and attempt to anticipate your needs to help with routine transactions. Well, heck, guess what, Ray? It's 2010, baby, and it's already here. We already got that. Google started doing that this year. You go to start typing, and before you can even type it in, it starts coming up with what possibilities of what you're looking for. Now, that's already here. So if that's 2005, he's saying that's going to be there in 2015. Again, as we've said, in 2005, the processing power that we have today in 2010 was 20 years off, folks. They've far surpassed, what's the whole, I forget the name of it, the whole theory of computing power. We've surpassed even that. These virtual assistants won't be at the human level. That won't happen until we have strong AI, but they will be useful, and many transactions will be mediated by these assistants. Computing will be very powerful and will be a mesh of computing. Individuals who need the power of 1 million computers for 25 milliseconds will be able to obtain that as needed. Cloud computing, that's already here too. Exactly what he's talking about right there. Individuals who need the power of 1 million computers for 25 milliseconds will be able to obtain that as needed. That's cloud computing. We already have that. So you see what I'm saying? I mean, what the things that he's talking about here are really the first steps toward transhumanism. This was 2005. Now in 2010, we already have many of these things here that are saying are coming in 2015. So what is it going to be like 5 years from now? It's going to be vastly different, folks. But Facebook and smartphones and all this stuff is already the first step towards acclimating this. And this is also why these total immersion games and World of Warcraft and all this other stuff. And also while they've been using these training simulators that simulate combat, and remember all those stories we talked about, how the recruiting offices set up those systems for that, and they got a lot of recruits in by basically putting them on the video game first that's realistic. This is what we're moving towards. I believe that we will be well on the way to overcoming major diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and diabetes through biotechnology revolution that we talked about above. We will make the progress in learning how to stop and even reverse the aging process. So thanks to Illuminated Scam for sending that over. Oh man, good stuff there. And it keeps on coming back and coming back and back and back and back and back to the to this. It continues. It just continues to exponentiate. Again, just 5 years ago, the processing power that we believed that was coming was 20 years off. We already have. It's, the processors that, I guess it was the Nehalem processors that Intel came out with last year were, supposed to be the next generation chips, the stuff where they would start integrating holographic tech into games and all this different stuff, and now the new processors we talked about there on Monday, the processors now where they can remotely lock the processors down. Those are the next generation of Halems that are coming out now. It's going well beyond that. I know that I think the octo core systems are out. I know there's a 6-core system out now, even past the quad core. I got a quad core in 2008 and thought I was shitting in high cotton then. They've got 6-core, 8-core systems, I think. Now I think the octo cores are probably coming out pretty soon. Unbelievable. Again, if you'd like to join us here tonight on the broadcast, we'd love to hear from you. 214-613-5732. That's 214-613-5732. If you'd like to join me on the broadcast tonight, any topic of discussion, anything you'd like to get into, love to hear from you. 214-613-5732. That is the number to get you up and on the air with us tonight here for this live edition of the Global Reality right here on the Global Reality Radio Network. And again, we're having our end of the year fundraiser right now. We're pushing forward into 2011, taking this show back to 11 to 2 Monday through Friday, up against Alex Jones in that time slot. Again, we're going to start having a lot of big guests on the show. And if you have any suggestions for guests you'd like me to get on the show in 2011, you can always email me, globalrealityshow@gmail.com. And we're pushing to get, we've got more, we just got to get some more funds in here for the Sea-Rite Volume 2 to get that out by next month. We've got some different things we've got to purchase and stuff. So we're about $1,000 away, and that's the goal we're looking for to meet. And so if anybody out there can help us out, if you just want to help out with a little bit or a little bit of that amount, or you can, whatever you can, if you want to send us a Christmas gift, the donate button's there for that, whatever you can, just to help us right now. And then we're asking, here, so we only have a couple of days more till Christmas and stuff, just to help us out if you can. So there's that, and it helps to keep us commercial free. We don't have commercials, we don't have advertising, we don't have sponsors, and we want to keep it that way. So I can't wait to get this film out. I think it's going to be a megaton, kiloton blast against these phonies and these CMP types. I just can't wait to I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait for to get it done and get everything else we need. So we need your help to do that. Let's see what else we have to talk about here tonight on the show.